Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome in. Sorry we're a little bit late.
So 3-8
Little
wahrscheinlich.
technical.
3-8,
Oops.
3-9.
Oh, that was a swear jar.
Already a
I
swear
think
jar.
already a swear
Awesome.
jar. Unfortunately for him, I left the skip's mic open, and well, I know that word.
Yeah, so we were a bit late. I think it was a full day of curling, and the schedule kind of was pushed back a bit. So also the games at 2 o'clock and the games at 6 o'clock got pushed back because of ice making, that kind of stuff. I think right about now, the first team, KEK Köln, is just wrapping up their warms up, and then the other team, Glashoch Rangers, will start their warm ups. So this is why we're a bit late. But I see already some people in chat, and I'm happy to be here. So well, it's better to be late than to be too late and then drop in halfway the game or something like that, I guess.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. So yeah, we've got, it's the Belgian Curling League, so why not have an all-German matchup?
Sure.
We've got the Glashoch Rangers from Hamburg against KEK Köln from Cologne.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Cologne because I'm English and, well...
Yeah. And KEK is also a Köln Ice Club. So
Yeah,
basically
so
the name is Köln Ice Club Köln.
Yep. But that's how they registered.
That's how they register, so we will accept that, and just to make sure it's Köln. Otherwise it would be just KEK. That's also a weird name, right?
Yep. That has internet meanings, but it's more of like a joke.
Yeah.
So, we've got two teams. We've had Glashoch Rangers on before. We have not had Köln, so, you've got a little bit of information about them.
Yeah, we talked to the guys at Köln, and of course they had their former Olympic player, but he's not joining today. Today they're swapping in their secret alternate star. I think he's one of the more senior players at KEK Köln, but he's, as they say, the forever alternate, the kind of forever upcoming talent, I suppose. But he is going to play with the team, and they won some games today, so maybe that's a good transfer.
Yeah,
We had a
check out the standings.
Yeah, let's have a check. at the
Oh, you were
standings.
talking about a transfer. Never mind, not to the screen. Sorry, we're a little bit off, but
No problem. We can always look at the standings, right? I mean, Glasgow Rangers, they look really, really solid. So they have 4 wins out of 4 games. Today they play against Curling League B, which is KEK Köln. And then I think the German derby could be very interesting. And not just because it's 2 German teams, 2 German curling clubs facing each other, but also could be that tonight after this game, Glasgow Rangers are sitting in pole position for promotion to A-League. They have already won against Steedgoed, so they're winning that head-to-head, and if they win against KEK Köln, they also have that head-to-head. think they won against Belgian Cups, don't know that for sure. They definitely won against Den Schropkes. So yeah, they're very, very, very close to facing those top teams in Belgium. Apparently, these 2 teams, they know each other very well. The Köln, they have a tournament, a cup. I don't know if that's the official name, but the Glasgow Rangers are regular visitors of that cup. So Leon and his teammates are very familiar with the other German guys. And KEK Köln, they said maybe Glasgow Rangers is a little bit of a favorite here. But we'll have to wait and see. Glasgow Rangers, they never ever achieved to win the Köln Cup, and that was something they pointed out I need to stress here at the booth. So Leon has never taken that cup back to Hamburg, but they could get the League B Cup here in Belgium and take that back to their home base in Hamburg.
that would be a little bit of bragging rights for the German teams. I see Hella is in chat. Hi, Hella.
Hi,
She's
Hella.
rooting for Mike, so that's the Rangers. He's their lead, I believe, lead or second. But
Well, you can check the
we can check the standings.
right here. I don't know for
Mike's
sure.
not even playing tonight.
Oh, but maybe Mike's a nickname for somebody. Yeah, I don't know for sure.
No, I remember having Mike written down before, so
Oh yeah,
maybe he's changed his name. I don't know, but
he could be right behind our banner without us
we
knowing.
wouldn't know.
He
We
could
might as
pop
well-
out like this. Whoops, here I am.
We might as well be in a separate world here.
Yeah.
Tom is here. Good to see you, Tom.
Hey,
As
Tom.
usual.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're looking forward to tonight. I think we're going to see some good action. These guys are, and honestly, I think if I look at the standings, Cubs have finished all of their matches, so they can't go up any higher.
No.
The only thing is they can get lower. They've got to be careful. They're sitting right outside of that bottom 3, the relegation spots to go down to C. So they need some little bit of help to stay up in B.
Yeah, I mean, this is the tough thing about the B League in Belgium. So you have the A League, 8 teams in the A League, but then you have League B, and League B consists of 2 groups because we have a lot of teams playing in League B. And the winner of each group, so the champion of each group, will promote to A. We have 2 teams relegating from A. But then we don't have a League C yet. But as of the second part of the season, we will have a League C, and the bottom 3 teams of both groups in the B League, they will relegate back to C. So this is the first time here in Belgium that all the teams participating in League B have a little bit of a pressure trying to stay on top of those places, just trying to avoid a relegation to that new League C coming up after New Year's.
Yeah,
So it's very close.
still
you-
something to play for. Yeah. So even if you're not gonna, you can't have a chance to win, you still have something to watch out for on the bottom.
This also will mean that League B will be very, very tough next season, because now we have those 2 groups, but they will just blend and merge to one League B with the best teams, except for those champions. The best of the rest, they will form the newly formed League B. Belgian curling is just rising.
Yep. Got a lot of teams. Got a lot of fans. Seeing people pop up in chat.
Awesome.
Thomas Bertels is here from the Desperate Housekeepers.
The housekeepers, yeah.
Alistair.
I think the housekeepers will stay in A for sure. I think they probably avoid relegation. They have won at least 2 games now.
Yeah.
I don't know by heart. Last season they were second, so they shouldn't relegate. They were the upcoming talents that ended up second in the league last year. We made some mistakes mentioning were they third or fourth, or was another team second, but we know now for sure. Sorry, housekeepers. we don't want to disown you with the housekeepers. They are second best here in Belgium.
I have an excuse. I'm old. I forget things. You're a young man with you've got your whole future ahead of you. So
yeah, I just look old, but I just look wise. So for this game, John, what are your predictions? I've lost my prediction yesterday, so out of this streak of 5 streams, I already have 1 wrong prediction. I've lost my house once. I'm trying to win it back now.
We're going to start keeping track of this. We're going to get a little running poll going on. Let me switch back over to the booth. There we are. I am going to go with the Rangers. You know, I just think that we've seen them. I'm familiar with them. You know, Sven is a really good skip, good player. You know, has sneakily climbed up his shot of the match from the last time they were here. Has climbed up. It had actually passed Don's shot for third. It's just been steadily gaining views. So I think he's ready. Oh, we have
we have some fans right here. Awesome. And this is
which flag?
Which flag is that? Yeah.
That's the Cologne flag.
Cologne
That's the
flag,
Cologne
of
flag,
course,
of course.
We just had to make sure. I'm not so well known with
I'm not
all
familiar
of
with the different German cities. No, so
Yep.
yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Rangers. I really like that. Leon's is a good player as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Rangers on this one.
Yeah, I think I always want to counterpick. It's very tempting to counterpick, but today I think the Rangers, they have the advantage. They are the favorite, and also that was something Köln also admitted. We're gonna play our best. We're going to sell our skin very expensive. I don't know if there's a better English expression for that, to kind of say we're not gonna hand over the win or give it for grabs. We're going to have them play
fight
for it.
Yeah, they have to fight for it.
Ooh, that's
yeah. So you see some chats going for the Rangers as well. Why don't you guys tell us who you think? You know,
Yeah.
put your opinions in chat. Tell us who you're going for, what you want, and also I'm gonna see if this button works. I just added it to my little clicker thing. Yes. We also have a poll from a shot of the match from a couple of weeks ago. We want you guys to go watch this video, comment in it, tell us which shot of the 3 you think should be the shot of the match. It's from the men's senior challenge a couple of weeks ago. We had 3 really good shots, and we said, well, let's put it to the fans for a vote. So there you go. If you guys want to have your say instead of letting me pick everything, go vote. Go watch the video, pick your favorite, put it in the comments there,
Yep.
and if there's enough shots of the match that we feel are really good, maybe for this shot we'll produce another viewer poll. So
yeah.
And now everybody's deciding they want.
Everybody's deciding they want to be.
be.
Yeah, I mean, the spots on the broadcast sheets have become very expensive, and teams are trying to bribe us to get like, hey, when are we going to be streamed? Even one of the club board members, Kerry, was like, hey, weren't we supposed to be on stream tonight? No, you guys are tomorrow on stream. Oh, I have to wait until tomorrow. Sleep one more night. How am I going to survive that? But yeah, Curdia is becoming a nice and popular place here, and we have more fans dropping in. Also nice to see which team is able to bring the most fans to this game. We have Bjorn, Jesse, Florian, others joining in.
I'm seeing with the chant that they're getting going, the NI, that's for Night Lord.
Night
These
Lord.
Are fans of Leon.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, I remember
those Night Lord fans. Yeah. So yeah, to conclude my prediction, I didn't kind of wrap it up. I am going for the underdog because I think KEK Köln, they will surprise tonight. And in a derby, we know that from other sports, the most strange things can happen in a derby. And there's also some guy with magnificent blonde hair. I'm so jealous of his hair. So I'm already a fan of the blonde wig. I don't know if it's a wig, but I suppose it's his real hair, and I'm going for Mr. Blondie and his teammates. So my money's on KEK Köln tonight.
All right. So I'm gonna have 2 in a row. It's gonna be a win streak of 2. I'm counting it. And I've just jinxed it. I have just ruined any chance of Glashoch Rangers to win. So that's on me. My fault if they lose. You can totally spam me with hashtag John's wrong.
Yeah, true.
In the chat at the end of the match. Wait till the end of the match.
So we have more matches for next weekend planned. So tomorrow, of course, there's Grey Ducks against N19 Campina. We'll talk more about that later on. And then if we have a quick look over at the schedule in general, we have a 5-stream series here. Yesterday we had Brewers Ducks playing against the Housekeepers. Today we have the German Derby.
Thursday we had.
Thursday, yeah. It felt like yesterday. But then tomorrow, Grey Ducks and the 18, the battle for best of the rest in League A. Who is going to be the runner-up champion there in League A? I think that game might decide that battle as well. And then for next weekend, we have our doubles. We have one game from the open doubles and one from the mixed doubles. We have Team Halen against Timo and Wim. And then last game of this year will be SD Rocks against Team Way Reshes. So we will have a European champion, Rob Reshes, coming over here to Belgium to get beaten by SD Rocks or to beat SD Rocks. Who knows? It's too far to make predictions, but we will sure make predictions once we're down there. But yeah, a lot of curling coming up this weekend and next weekend.
And Alistair confirming that Robert's hair is all real.
Oh,
so more to be jealous of.
That just confirms my pick here. That just confirms why I'm already a fan of Robert and his hair. I'm gonna try and find the scissors here, and if I'm on stream tomorrow with nice blonde hair and Robert's gone missing, don't suspect. I already say maybe I have something to do with it. Maybe I don't. I will deny every claim. So back to the boots.
Yeah.
I think teams are measuring up. We will know very, very soon who is going to start with the hammer, who is going to have that kind of first little advantage, that first taunt towards the other team. Hey, we know where T-line weight is. We know how to put a stone in on the pin.
Yep. The one we can see on the preview is actually quite close. It's just biting the button. So I believe that was the first one. Yeah, why don't we hop over and we can watch the last stone. So that was the first one. It's going to be about 20 centimeters out. So now this will be the last LSD for the Rangers.
Yeah, and that first stone was very, very close to the pin. If Leon is able to put this thing on the pin, I think the Rangers will start with the hammer, but I'll have to wait and see here. Of course, the scoreboard is telling Sebastian, but we're just watching LSDs right now.
This will be our first look at the ice tonight.
Yeah. Also, we have other games on the other sheet. So for people tapping in from other countries, we will have Owen Reese, Team Reese playing Wipe My Ass on sheet B. And over at sheet A, there is N19 playing against, can't really tell.
Team Verneau.
Oh, Team Verneau. Yeah.
Ooh, this one goes a bit deep.
Yep.
Stays in the house, so it will be measured. Hi, Stephen. Stephen joining us from the UK, supporting Cologne and Robert's beautiful hair.
yeah. You are you're on my team, Stephen. I am also very much supporting for Mr. Blondie,
Hashtag
Mr. Robert.
Goldilocks.
Yeah.
We bring out the magical laser measurer. It's so much more accurate than just a tape measure. But you do have to remember to subtract 15 centimeters from it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of mathematics needed to be able to operate this little device here.
At least I hope it's 15 centimeters. That's what I told them. But if everybody uses the same, then it's fine.
That would be an epic hashtag John's wrong, just giving the wrong numbers there. teams are having last-minute team debriefs or pre-brief.
High fives, get that, get the competitive juices flowing, get everybody on the same page. The awkward handshakes, those are always my favorite. And now the classic team shaking hand, wishing each other well before the match. One of my favorite things about curling is the sportsmanship and how it just seems to be ingrained into the sport. Sven's wearing his Sochi Olympic vest, so we're throwing a little bit of hey, look, Olympic quality curler out there. Just is that a little bit of showmanship? Put a little fear in the heads of the other team. We'll see if it works. So
Köln took the hammer, is that right?
I believe so. Yep, they did not adjust the scoreboard, but yes, since yellow is starting us off here in the first, that would be the Rangers leading it. So Köln gets the hammer. So let's
see. My prediction is already starting to pay off here, John.
Trying to figure out. There we go. There's a skip.
Easy. Nein, lass ihn.
This one drifts just into the house. And straight away with the takeout. Let's just get rid of that one. Now, while neither Pim nor I speak German, I know a couple of German swear words. So
I speak German. We get German taught in school here.
Hot. But yes.
Yeah.
I used to speak German. I lived in Germany as a kid. Ooh, this one's a bit on the outside. Doesn't quite catch it squarely. Going to see if he can get this one out. Does move it all the way out of the rings.
Gut.
We have Katrina also here for Robert and his team. Robert, apparently he learned to curl in New Zealand, which is a very nice fun fact.
Yep.
Also ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen, aber nicht so gut.
I had to forget all my German in order to learn Dutch, so.
Yep.
But then again, I went almost 25 years from the time I moved from Germany to move to back to Belgium, so
Gut. Whoa.
it was long enough to forget it. All right, center guard a little high, but on that center line.
This is Thomas, senior alternate here for KEK Köln.
Seems to be, no, this one's a little on the heavy side. I think that's going to go all the way through. And there it goes, a little courtesy cleaning from Sven, not really sweeping much on that. So opportunity for the Rangers. Now to put something in behind, use that guard to get something in the house.
Also worth mentioning, while we are streaming this game over in Finland, the Belgium women's junior team is playing their World Junior B game. So the Belgium girls are playing against Romania.
Nicht lang.
This one's a bit on the heavy side. It's going to go through with a little bit of help. Yep, there it goes. So first end, both teams kind of feeling out the ice, trying to find the right speed. And I'm curious to see if we'll see a lot of play up this open ice side. You know, on Thursday we saw that the wall side was quite straight and even a little bit of negative ice. And so Will we see all the teams going over on this open ice side because there's actually a lot more curl over there? Still have yet to find the weight on that side, but seem to find the route curl.
Seht nur Silber. Warte, nur Länge.
I feel like this one's a bit lighter, so they're sweeping it a bit.
Warte, 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 warte. Nein, nein, nein. Achtung, Leon. Nein, 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 nein.
Yeah, so he's saying instead of a 7, it's more of a 9.
Gut. Ja.
No, he was saying no. I still remember some words and not just the swear words. Oh, it's good stone from them. Just carried a little bit past the T line, so they're going to try to curl this one right on top of it.
Sieht gar nicht so langsam aus. Wow. Wow. Gar nichts.
A little bit on the heavier side. Is that going to get over enough? It taps it, but does not hold. So just a little bit outside, maybe a little bit heavy. We'll just try this one again. Now Leon with his first stone of the night. The Night Lord. Let's see what he's going to do.
Aufpassen. Vorne 8. Jupp, jupp, jupp. Hand. Hand. Weiter. Weiter. Komm noch ein bisschen, komm noch ein bisschen. Weiter, 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 weiter. Weiter, weiter, weiter. Schön, Leon. Gut.
Very good stone from Leon. Getting the sweepers to put their backs into it, carry it down as deep as they can.
Hey, Crane is enough. Whoa. Whoa.
We'll see our first stone coming up from the wall side. Will that curl?
Heute gar nichts. Der curlt komplett vorbei.
Nate, nope. You hear it? It just does not curl at all.
Yeah, there is very little curl on the wall side here, and teams figure it out very soon.
Although pointing outside, maybe saying it was a little bit outside on the release, but
Yeah, could be.
it also kind of drifts outside, so. Yeah, looking to put up a guard here. Nothing too fancy.
Yeah, Rangers sitting strong there.
One thing we've seen with these stones up the wall side is that inside of that tram track there on the to the left of the center line will actually kind of move in, but anything outside of it just kind of stays straight. And that one is
Nein, 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 nein.
curling a little bit, but not
Good.
really much, but closes off the gap over there to make that takeout very difficult.
Liebsten. From the inside. Oh, we need to. Okay. Oh, push it
A
inside.
bit wide on the sliding or push it
Geht aber
inside.
vorne
Yeah.
auf. Geht vorne drauf. Gar
Will
nichts.
catch the guard. And will it tap
Yeah.
in another Yellowstone here?
I think that's going to be hard enough to like move it all the way through the house, but well, it jams on the one in the back. Oh,
and
and
it's
it
biting.
does come back and bites. That is fortunate.
Ich glaube, es wird ein bisschen
Fortunate
curlen.
for the Rangers there.
Yeah.
Shaping up to be a big house.
Normal, 0.
Yeah, I think Robert's sliding was a little bit outside, tried to
Jetzt nehmen wir ihn
correct it,
einfach weg,
and just
rollen hinter uns
overcorrected
am
a little
besten.
bit. And
Dann wird er wahrscheinlich vorne raufgehen, schätze ich. Und dann schauen wir mal. Nee, mit 0 ruhig. Ich will nicht, dass er wegfliegt. Also gerne treffen und dann... Aufpassen! Whoa!
laying off of it, looks pretty good. It's
Lieber!
trying to curl it over.
Hart!
No, doesn't roll over, but does get rid of that red. And if I am not
Ja, ich musste den
mistaken,
nochmal
they are sitting
aufmachen, ne?
5 in the house.
Ja.
Already
auch
putting
aufmachen.
pressure here on Köln to
Yeah.
make a move.
Yeah, I believe that top yellow is just biting the house. That one on
Den ja
the
so,
right
muss
there.
so treffen, ne? Aber macht es nicht mehr Sinn, der von innen kommt?
Probably it is, yeah.
Macht von innen nicht mehr Sinn?
Trying to find
Aber ich bleibe
a
ja
good
mit dem
angle
Fuß
to
auf jeden
see.
Fall
Is it
hängen.
casting some shade on the blue there? But I think this one is
That looks
biting.
like it is. Yeah, I think that's biting.
Kann
You're
nicht
getting some
rübercurlen, der
treats.
liegt dann auf jeden Fall auf. Die kann ich hier
Or
ranführen.
bribes,
bribes have
depending on
arrived.
how you want to call it.
Das ist auch schwer. Auch
Awesome.
mit dem Eis, was hier gerade curlt.
Christmas bribes here over at the
Ich will
booth.
ihn aufmachen, oder? Dann haben wir nochmal einen danach. Gut. War eine Überlegung.
Feels like cookies.
Yeah.
Der curlt sehr wenig. Wir können ihn auch so
Maybe not.
spielen, aber dann müsst du wahrscheinlich so spielen. Der curlt am Anfang erstmal irgendwie raus, komisch.
But they sealed the bag, so I can't open it on stream. It'd be too loud. Lots of discussion about what their possibilities are. Looking for a
Yeah.
little bit of damage control, I think.
Aber mir bringt auch nicht nur der Takeout.
Are they trying to
Mir bringt
do
aber auch nur der Takeout
a
nichts.
strong takeout, trying
Wenn
to
ich
get
jetzt
as
hier
many
öffne,
stones out of the house
dann liege
to
ich hier. Dann
do
habe ich
some
entweder
damage
den
control, or are they
Check
trying to
Option,
find a draw,
Dann spielt er den raus.
near
dann
the
habe ich aber
pin?
noch den offenen Draw.
at least
Wahrscheinlich.
having something in
Mach's
the
mir
house?
zumindest auf und mach mich
Yeah,
direkt
I
hier ein
mean,
hohes
for me,
Haus,
I
weil
would
der
take
liegt mit
advantage trying to do a
Fünf.
draw. If they get something in there, because up the open
Fünf.
ice side,
Es sind
Yeah.
fünf.
it's
Deswegen.
it curls enough so they can
Ich
get
möchte
that in
öffnen.
there.
Wir spielen gegen...
Yeah, I think also Robert is indicating we might just get around, put it on the pin, and then
It's
have
not
him trying to
straight.
take it out to do a better draw. But that could be an option to just say, well, if we put something
When I missed.
on the pin,
When I miss.
Yeah, with Cologne having the hammer, try a draw
But
in.
it's
If
a
they want to
draw,
do a
but still.
takeout and run it out, well, then they still have their hammer to come in and try to score again. So,
But here's a lot curl.
I mean, at worst,
But
if it's
here I
heavy,
open
they're
for
sitting
a
frozen or
single
they
draw.
they're got some
Why not?
backing.
It's a safe option. Then I draw for can I draw for one safe. Maybe he play another guard, but he can't cover all. Okay. Oh, it's the safe option.
it's nice that they're talking English, so we can already tap in the discussion.
Yep. I don't have to try to pretend that I understand any
Open
more
up, so I
German
have
than
no-
the bad
I
words
don't-
and
can't
yes
get
and
it.
no.
I can't get two maybe. Ja, lass uns den so. Ja.
So they're going to open it up. They still have 2 more stones.
I think it's safe. I don't want to get 5 in the first end. If I miss
That
it.
that is smart. You
Yeah.
know, honestly, you have to look at that and go, what's the worst?
Ja, aber was meinst
The
du
worst
mit
thing
dem
that could
Draw?
happen
Wenn
is
ich
they
den
get
Draw
5 or
nicht
possibly
spiele, spiele ich
6.
am Ende gegen
Mhm.
6
So
oder
you
so.
kind of have to look at, well,
Dann mach
let's
ich
try
wieder
to
auf,
avoid that.
hab danach vielleicht ein Draw Option oder ein Takeout Option. Nicht, dass wir so früh ins Hintertreffen geraten hier. Schon zügig, würde ich sagen. Ja. Wow, wow. Ja. Wow, wow, wow.
I think they know they're waiting long enough on that. Oh, this one's drifting a bit outside. It's going to catch on the just outside the nose.
Actually, the back one, so they...
They do at least get 2 out of there. So
Is it enough? Is it enough for them to be happy with the stone?
I don't know.
Ja.
I think Sven's going to try to put something up like, say, biting the whites. Maybe even just biting the blue to take away that draw from the curly side.
Yep.
But Cologne will still have an option to tap that tap their red in if they
Nicht
make
zu
this
tief
one.
rein.
So
Eigentlich genau vorne voll 8 Fuß. So ein bisschen nach halb.
I know that Cologne would have preferred to have taken out that opened up the center, made it a little bit more difficult.
Ja, ja.
But
Ja, wenn wir kurz sind mit Guard, können wir auch damit leben.
I think they can at least take solace that they've taken 2 out of play.
Kurz vielleicht.
Sven indicating it might be a bit short, so sweepers already on the brooms.
Nur rüber. Nur rüber. Ah, sorry. Okay. Und weg.
Goth saying she loves the long blonde hair, dude.
We all have the long blonde hair, dude. I think he's already starting to be a curling legend here at the Belgian Curling League.
They're gonna have an all-hair team between the magician and
yeah.
Goldilocks. We're gonna have we're calling Robert Goldilocks. So we also have the magician on N-18, the very long flowing hair. We'll have to see if we've got any other members. I don't know if my hair counts. It's not long and flowing, but it's not bad for a 50-year-old.
I just got a WhatsApp from Mats. He's also watching on the big screen on the TV at home.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Mats.
Stimmt, ich habe ihn nicht aktiv gespielt.
Did I swap these? Oh no, I didn't. We're listening to the wrong skip.
Dann würde ich sagen Heck.
Important last zone here for Jonas.
Ja, hoch, ja!
Hammerstone this needs to get around the guards.
Hart! Wow! Hart, hart, hart,
It looks heavy.
Ja! Ja!
They have the backing, but it cannot roll out.
It's, it takes it out.
Well, I think they
Bonus.
reduce the damage to just 2 points for Glasgow Rangers here. And it was looking very, very dangerous with those 5 stones in the house, but I think maybe just allowing the Rangers to score 2 feels like they got away with facing a big disaster here opening the game.
Yeah. I'm going to question why they threw that kind of weight.
I think they
Instead of
wanted
the
to go
draw?
for the those hit takeouts, but that's a good question.
Yep. I think with just how much it curls over there, maybe they're just afraid about that. But a steal of 2 for the Rangers in the first. So Sebastian leading us off here. Classic center guard.
Für Länge. Für Länge. Ja, rein damit. Könnt gerne beide machen, wenn ihr wollt. Okay, ist gut, schön. Seba, sehr gut.
Sehr good. Well, I know enough German to know that he was happy with the stone.
Timo, good evening. And Florian is also another Glashoch supporter. Welcome on in. No. I would say the first end was a lot of feeling out the ice, getting the speed right. Very kind of conservative play calling in the first one. So nothing fantastic yet. Have not clicked the clicker, I don't believe.
Einfach laufen lassen. Nix. Oh. Wenn er beißt, ist okay, aber lieber eng ran. Wow. Wow. It's okay.
This one drifts into the house. Ben wasting no time calling for that center guard.
Nope.
Before the stone was even stopped, it was like, let's go.
Well, if you already know what the plan is and the other team is also executing according to their plan, there's no really big need to reconsider, just to confirm what you already decided up front.
Absolutely.
Yep. 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 Overcurled.
This one I think is going to overcurl, though.
Oh. Der war sehr eng, Seba. Wow. Ah.
Oh. Interesting he called off the sweep because now it's set up for, there's just a little pocket there. Double takeout.
Wenn wir dann nochmal irgendwas machen können. Ja. Ja.
Oh, this one's going to curl over a little bit and just nose hit, I believe. I think they were expecting it to stay a little bit straighter up that side. So quick updates from our other matches. Over on Sheet B, it's Team Reese against Wipe My Ass. Team Reese scored 2 in the first, so they lead at 2-0. And over on Sheet A, I can't see who's that. We'll give that up after this shot.
Yep. Whoa! Yep. Whoa! Good.
Ooh, and finds the roll there.
Very nice roll over there.
Yeah, the question is, do they want to roll? Because now it gives Köln the opportunity to do a little bit of a double takeout.
Yep. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see what he was asking for. Maybe he didn't want that roll. I clicked it anyway. Hi, Buck. Thanks for checking in. Welcome on into the stream. Very early part of the second end here.
Buck was our Canadian friend, right?
Yes. I forget the name of the town, but I believe it was New Brunswick. So, east part of Canada. Canada land, or Canada, as you will.
John is reading out Wikipedia to know that the correct translation for Canada. Okay. Going for a little double. Needs to curl though.
Going to catch their own.
This could work.
Moves some things around, gets rid of one.
Nicht auf Besen.
Leaves
Nee,
shot.
nicht auf Besen.
Okay,
War ziemlich
interesting.
genau.
Normal.
I think we're seeing a little bit like those takeouts coming up the wall side this direction. They're seeing a little bit more curl than they expect.
Yep. Los, Eber!
The 17th at 10 a.m.
What was the question?
When is the last Takeout Tigers match?
17th.
17th, and that could be for promotion.
Yep.
Depending on how Curling Stones and Viri the second play.
Yeah. But I think this is the goal, right? Winning. This is for the people who don't know. John and I, we play also in the Belgian league. We play in League B, but in the other group, we are sitting top of the league now. We have one more game to play against Viri. If we win that game, we are very, very close to promoting to League A and then starting to beat all of the teams in that league. But first things first, our game on the 17th, trying to find a win against the French women's team. Not the national ones.
Nacho joining us from South America. Hello.
Hey Nacho,
Good to
long
see
time
you.
no see. Very happy to have you on stream tonight.
Ooh, red stays biting, but does move it out of the shot position.
Eis bitte. Willst du ihn schneller ein bisschen spielen?
See, and this is nice. You can see
80.
Köln, they are trying to kind of find information or build information on the quality of the ice, how straight it is, how much it's curling, because Sheet C is known to not curl that much, especially over on the wall sides.
Yep.
This one looks to be pretty good.
gewischt,
It's going to
danke.
catch it, and it's going to roll
Danke.
in, but that might roll all the way through because of the speed. Yep, goes all the way
Good.
through, out the back. But gives them quite a lot of information about how the outside is moving, especially
Genau,
with
einfach hier
weights.
Kann auch hier hintergehen. What do you prefer? Take out? Okay.
I love it when they do my job for me.
Wide takeouts.
Should see those flocks flowing in the wind. There it
Amazing.
is. It's just glorious.
Ja.
I think there were even some sparkles coming off from there. That might have missed that.
Pim is in love with Robert's hair.
Excellent nose hit takeout, and Sven is saying, well, if they can do it, we can do it. Let's get it out. Going for a clean, empty house. And now it's Leon's turn.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Maybe outside.
Und weg mit dem Game, weg mit dem Game.
Yeah, well,
Nope,
yellow's
catches
gone.
it.
And
And-
lose the shooter.
But I think that's probably better than if it nose hip. You don't want to give them anything to kind of curl around. So now it's just a big open house. And so Cologne, if they want to score multiple in this end, they're going to have to split the house and hope they change it. we may have to turn that, make a little animated gif of Robert, that flowing hair. Maybe that's the shot of the match. It'll just be 30 seconds of his hair blowing in the breeze.
Muss ins
Or
Haus.
special Robert emojis you can use in chats.
Der sieht langsam aus.
Oh, got to get this one to the
Der
house.
muss aber rein. So weit es geht, ganz nach außen.
Skip is sweeping, so you know it's important.
Finde ich bis zum Ende, bis zum Ende.
He's even talking to the stone. Good job from the sweeps there. Gets that into the house.
Null. Also. Ja, liegen wir. Es gibt ein bisschen.
A little bit. I remember Biskind. But it's also very similar to Mbecha, so.
Yeah. I think if you know Dutch and German, they're very, very similar.
Warte.
Sweeper looking to hold this one. Looks pretty good.
Whoa!
Calling him off. And sits on the nose. Good stone there from Sven. Very solid.
Der fällt immer ein bisschen nach außen.
Now this one needs to be a nose hit or it needs to stay in. Basically, this stone needs to stay in the house in order for Cologne to have a chance at scoring 2 in this end.
Schon komisch, dass das hier nach außen fällt,
Oh.
aber gut.
We can see the Cologne flag there in the
Oh, yeah.
background, just behind Leon.
Awesome. I love it when teams they bring their own flags and fan material. I think White Mass is known for doing that, and we've seen other teams doing it as well.
Yeah, it's great.
Ja, drauf, ja! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Called for the sweep and called off the sweep, and this is going to curl too much, I believe.
Sorry.
Oh,
And where is this stone going?
well, that one is going inside, so big miss for Cologne there. This is going to allow, well, I wonder where he's going to go, where Sven's going to go with this.
Bitte? Wir drawn, ja, genau.
Maybe where
Ja,
Leon
wir
has
können auch
his,
gerne sozusagen hinten in 12 Fuß. Da will ich mal sehen, wie er da drauf
oh yeah,
traut.
there he goes. Thanks, Leon, for throwing the finger out there. So they're going to go from inside out, going to go
Yeah,
quick
just split the house, and then
Für sein,
and
ja,
just
ja.
a matter of making Köln choose, doing a good draw. forcing Köln here to just score 1 point.
Bisschen kurz vielleicht. Müsst ihr gucken. Nein, hit 8. Ja.
Gotta get on this to make sure it gets there. They want it. It needs to be in the house.
It needs to be in the house for sure.
Ja. Hart.
Oh, Sebastian forgot the flag in
Noch ein
Hamburg.
bisschen.
Whoops.
Jawohl. Wow. Gut gewischt, Jungs. Gib mir mal bitte
Alright.
andere Steine.
Good
Der
job
Achter
of the
gefällt mir
sweepers
nicht.
here to get it in.
Ja, es reicht.
Good sweep there from the front end.
And now this is one of those stones, if you're a fourth player, you really kind of dislike to throw, I guess. Just putting something on the pin, but there's not that much gain, just 1 point. But you have
Das Eis nur
quite
schnell.
the scoring
Wirkt das nicht
area.
schnell?
Everything in the 8 foot is good enough to score 8
Wie
points.
bei dem
Yeah, as a
Draw,
fourth,
bei
it's
LC,
there's more to lose from this shot than to gain.
3-9.
Yeah, and also this is also a very important stone for the sweepers, because as a fourth, you're probably throwing it kind of top 8, maybe 12, and then it's up to the sweepers to see can we can be a little bit deep as well. Maybe just T-line weight is the best.
Wow, dann gar nichts. Gar nichts.
I think I
Oh,
got
sieht so
this.
schnell aus.
Is trying to win our favor, saying we have very good. She likes our voices. Thank you very much for the
Ja,
big
ja,
compliment.
Yeah.
ja.
Oh, they need to sweep it. It needs to get as deep as possible. Did they
Come
wait
on.
too long to sweep this in? I think it's. Ooh, this
No,
is going to
it
be close.
gets in.
It's in.
It's in.
Man,
Wow.
they made us panic a bit.
Fast verschlafen, fast verschlafen.
They were they
Aber
asleep?
gut, gut.
That's 1 point for
Das war
Köln, but yeah.
ne, der sah schnell aus, aber war da nicht. Aber gut.
I like to take some
Ja,
risks,
das kann sein.
apparently.
Ich glaube, weil der ein bisschen außen war, das glaube ich auch.
That was close. It's a little bit of a sweat on that one, but
Kann man
sweepers did their work, got it in, and so Cologne scores 1. So as we head into the third, the Rangers lead Cologne 2-1. But wow, that was a pretty good end. I mean, it was very tactical, going back and forth. Is really unfortunately for Jonas to miss his first stone, but able to make up for it coming back and at least
Ganz
taking
aus,
one end,
ganz
taking one
aus.
on the ends.
Ja,
Because I think giving up another steal of 2 would have been kind of demoralizing so early in the match. Tish is
oh,
writing love poems to
Ja,
Robert's
am
hair.
ja, Haus, ne?
Very
Whoa.
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we just can grab the scissors, take a little bit of a sample, and then do an auction here on stream. And we have exclusive hair that was being used to play the German derby. It's the highest bidder can get this.
Game worn hair.
Yeah, game worn hair. That's extremely exclusive, right?
We are starting to borderline on creepy here,
Yeah.
but you know.
German derby game worn hair. There's only one sample in the world, and you can get your hands on it. Just name your bid, put a price in chats, and who knows?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Sehr gut.
Takes out the red, slides over to the side of the house. Very nice stone
Will
there.
ich nochmal spielen?
And we just had a text message from Tom Goethals. He says, "Yeah, I want to bid 50 euros because I'm pretty bald myself, and I could use some pretty blonde hair to put on top of my my head."
Oh boy.
No, that was fake news. Sorry, it was just a
Ja, für
a little
Linie!
joke. That's not true. Not true yet.
Lineal!
Yes.
Sieht gut aus. Einmal über Hock.
Oh, we're gonna
einmal
see if we
über
can
Hock.
get this one
Wird
over
was
the
machen.
hog.
Der läuft eh noch lang. Der läuft noch lang.
that's-
Wow, wow.
Gets
Okay,
over.
Ah,
Yeah, actually carries quite a bit deeper than it looked.
Können wir?
Right, going to draw in behind, but if it happens to split it open, that would be okay as well.
Aufpassen! Acht Fuß jetzt! Ja. Ja, beide, beide! Hart!
Both hard.
Noch ein bisschen, hart!
Get it behind the guard, sweep it.
Oh, that's a
Oh, this is a lovely
very,
stone. You can take
very
this
good
one, John.
stone. Yep, clicking on that one. Probably a touch deeper than they would like if we're just being picky, which we get to be since we're sitting up here with the cameras and the clickers and stuff, but
Das ist
very
so wie
good stone.
Thomas. Der curlt schon gut über.
Jonas looking to put something in on top of that yellow one. Possibly use it to tap out later.
Whoa.
Yeah, so my money is on Köln tonight. That's
Whoa,
my
gar
prediction.
nix.
It's not your money, it's your
Robert!
house.
So it's my house,
Linie,
yeah.
ja. Linie, hart. Ja, ja,
one's
ja,
Gotta sweep hard to get it
ja,
around the...
alles,
Oh,
alles,
squeaks
hart,
it
hart.
through.
Come on.
Gives that yellow a tap.
Gut.
Pushes it behind. Very nice stone. You know, I'll click it for that one too.
Normal!
So yellow is shot. Two
No.
red guards in front of it.
I am looking... Oops, so we're going to have a run back here, it looks like.
Yep! Yep! Yep!
Right away on the sweeping. You
Whoa,
see this one kind of
Warte,
curling
warte,
towards the outsider.
Ich.
So that one's...
Gut.
Gets it clears it open. Not bad. But to me, it looked like the stone started drifting more to the outside. It was going against the curl.
Wir sind nicht shot.
So now
Wie viel
Köln, they have
siehst du
two
denn?
options. Try and draw behind it or tap through
Mit
the
mir
red stone
rein.
to try and get yellow out of the house or at least back of the house. Jonas opting to draw, I guess. But then
Verstehe euch nie.
sweepers are challenging that decision and asking for a guard.
Stone looks okay. Maybe a little
Enge.
bit deeper than they like because they were looking for something
Ja,
a bit
wie
higher.
schwach. Ja. Ja. Ja.
Maybe come in with a
Ja, 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 ja.
freeze. No, just catches their own. It's going to roll off into
Ich sehe
third
euch kein
position.
bisschen, wenn die alle hier brüllen.
Weben! Yep! Whoa! Yep! Yep! Whoa! Ich!
This one
Oh,
doesn't quite get the rollover Sven was looking for,
That's a
but still
decent
gets
roll.
a decent one.
Oder?
Yeah.
it's nicely on the center.
Yeah, he indicated that he wanted it all the way over
Yeah.
the other
Good.
side, but
Trying to get into Jonas's
Oder
mind,
möchtest du
but
so?
either the double or try and draw. They're
Uh,
going for a double takeout.
we have another Cologne supporter in there. Heidi, hello. Guten Abend. Or wait, was Thomas on the other team? Oops, maybe a mistake.
Ja. Ja. Alles. Ja, 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 ja. Hart. Hart.
Catching the back
Okay.
yellow one.
Yep. But I also
war dann
think
Plan B,
we
hab
were
ich gesehen, er war schon
behind
über
a stone
Köln.
because that was Robert's
I
first
saw that
stone.
we can hit the other one. More.
This should be Leon's first stone. Yes, yeah, we're behind a little bit, so look next one more time. Yep.
This is
Yes.
Yes.
Leon's first stone. Oh, I was correct. She is a big Cologne supporter. Okay. Welcome. Good to have you in here. This one looks to be all right.
Excellent stone.
I'm assuming that Sven was yelling. I just had the wrong microphone, wrong skip. So now I just don't have to touch it, and I'm correct.
Well, second stone here for Roberts.
Let's see if the wind and sparkles come off of Robert's hair this direction too.
Oh,
Oh, they
they
do.
definitely do.
Oh, they do.
Whoa. Länger! Länger! Wir sind leider sehr weit noch.
This one's a little bit wide. It's not going to come back enough. Might tap it gently, but nope, just skins by.
Touch outside.
Touch outside. All right, while we're getting the next one set up, a little quick update. Over on sheet A, it was N-Negatine scoring 1 in the first, Team Vernote scoring 1 in the second, so in the third, they are all knotted at 1. Over on sheet B, Team Reese scored 2 more, so they lead 4-0 over Wipe My Ass in the third. We're all caught up.
Dranbleiben.
This one's gonna.
Ja.
There it goes. Once it starts to curl,
Ja, warte, hat er.
it's going to curl quite a bit.
Hat er.
A little bit
tief,
hard.
Ist tief.
And comes out the back out of play.
Können ihn nochmal probieren.
An opportunity for Köln to try it again, take it
Wenn wir ihn
out.
hier treffen, ein bisschen außen,
A nice little nose
können wir
house,
vielleicht
maybe
sogar beide.
nose
Und
hits.
wir kriegen ihn wohl sogar vielleicht darüber.
They try to roll
Wird vielleicht sogar
towards the
relativ
outside,
mit hier
leaving the
gehen.
middle
Der
open.
Költe sehr wenig
Yep.
jetzt.
or try to roll behind one of the
Der
yellow
Költe
guards, I
ein bisschen
think.
raus, ja. Ja.
And so, for those of you interested in how the Belgian junior girls are doing at
Well, freeze on the
their
left.
qualifying tournament, Belgium is
center.
leading 7-2 over Romania.
On which one?
They are playing in the 6th end.
Oh, nice. Doing very good. Yeah, they had some losses up till
Yeah,
now,
shot.
but they're also playing against strong teams, and
Yeah,
they
they're
play
not
against Canada later in the tournament. But
That's going to be a
Ja,
tough
dann haben wir
match.
so
gonna
einen
be a
kleinen
tough
Tapback,
game,
dann
yeah.
fliegt er den wieder raus und dann haben wir ein Problem.
But I'm seeing on the scoreboard there, they put up 5
Sollte
in the
ein Tick mehr
4th
Eis geben?
end.
Wir wollen ihn relativ ein bisschen Touch rechts treffen, aber er fällt ja erst ein
So
bisschen raus.
very good effort by our girls there.
Kannst du einen Touch more geben? Einen kleinen Touch. Ja. Ich glaube, es
Was it
reicht.
this morning? They had a couple of players have to leave. They had
yeah,
this,
They-
one of the
Fällt auf jeden Fall
starters,
erst ein bisschen
Ziva,
raus.
had to leave the match.
Simon
Yeah,
The
yeah.
alternate came in, and then the alternate had to leave.
yeah, Ziva had a shoulder
Yeah, so
injury
maybe
after
gerade
the
wenn
third
wir
end, I guess, and then
sagen,
they had to switch in and bring in
Headway,
the
oder?
alternates. And then Mona, she also had a back injury 2 ends later, and then they had to finish the game with 3 players. And I hope they will
Whoa!
recover for.
Whoa!
Are they playing tonight?
They're
Or-
playing right now.
Yeah, okay. All of them?
From what I've seen, yes.
Okay.
But I can't be 100%. I thought I saw Ziva on the ice, though. This one just catches the yellow, but not enough.
Eher raus sogar. Der geht viel.
So
Perfekt. Ist er genau
a
hier.
lot more danger for Cologne there. They're not getting the yellows out of the house.
No.
They're going to allow Sven and the boys to just kind of split things up and say, we dare you to do something.
Mhm.
Perfekt
Yeah,
ist
kind of
er.
missing
Voll
your
aktiv.
takeouts and not being able to clear the stones
Oder
of the
dass er keinen
opponent's
guten
team, and also
Double
not
hat.
leaving stones in the house yourself. That's typically like the opening statement of a big house against you.
Yep.
One more stone for Köln to do some damage control again. Now, if you're the Rangers, this is where you have to try and score big. You cannot be satisfied with just 1 point, even 2 points. I think you're trying to find this opportunity to score 3 points, maybe. But then again, the spot to the middle is still wide open.
Yeah, we're just gonna try to get this one to bite over. Or bite the top.
Komm,
Get
Messi,
on
komm,
in.
weiter, weiter, weiter! Weiter! Oh, scheiße.
Oh, swear jar.
That's the swear jar. Captured.
Die Frage ist halt, was ist unser Ziel, ne?
But I think it's
Siehst du
in.
den-
It
wenn du
is
den
in, it is in,
perfekten
yeah, but
Draw
maybe he
hier
wanted it a
hinkriegst,
bit
der
deeper.
natürlich geil, aber der ist
I know that
unmöglich,
makes
ne?
perfect sense having it there because if it's you can't take that one out. The only
Wenn ich
problem
hier den
I
Freeze
think they've got
lege,
now is those two behind the house. If he freezes up against
dann wird
one,
Yeah,
gleich
yeah.
ein hohes Haus.
that's
Wenn er
enough
den
to kind of
auf-
take away those top two. So
Yeah, but you need your stone in the house in a position
Wow.
where Rangers can't take it out, and that's important because if
Of
Rangers
vandaar,
able to take out
of
your
hier.
stone, even those two weird ones, those two weird yellow stones, just biting in the top there will come in
draw
scoring
könnte
position, and
vielleicht
that's
mehr,
something you
ne?
want to avoid being Köln here.
Yep.
So trying
Bei
to
Takeout
freeze
war
that
der echt
against those
schnell.
back yellow ones is, I think, their best opportunity.
Nee, da könnte er uns direkt weg. Wenn ich-
Because
ich hab
it's
dir
just
hier
kind
deine
of
Steine
nightmare
gegeben,
if
der kam da hinten
these 2
raus.
points
Ich würde den
will
schon von mir spielen.
get on
den
the
so
scoreboard.
wahrscheinlich
yeah, if
geben.
those come into play, that's it's a yeah worst case scenario for Cologne.
What?
Has the stone actually gone over this line to the other side?
Behind the guard? Oder what?
No, to the left side. Because every stone we've thrown on this side has just stayed, hasn't it? On this side of the line. That's curious.
Aber eine Draw?
Can you hear Robert
Weil
there
ich glaub, ein
saying
Draw
talking about
greift
the
mehr,
ice
oder?
being ice
Der
being
muss ja auch nicht
straight
viel
up
über
that
Curling,
side?
der muss ja nur, oder? Ich habe keine Ahnung.
I'm still super curious what's in our little
Wir können ja auch von
present
links
we
spielen, ne?
received from
Dann haben wir
Kick
aber
Up
viel
Köln.
mehr Curling
Maybe
auf
we
jeden
can open
Fall.
it after the game, or if there's the four-round
den
break,
noch
maybe you can open it
Sender-Line
once
ab
we're on the booth again.
Maybe, maybe.
See how
Ich hab die Hoffnung, dass
how
er
much
ein bisschen
money's in here.
Drei
What our
Neuner
bribe
so
value is.
ungefähr.
I think they're just spreading some Christmas spirit.
Yes, I think so.
Oh. Ja!
This needs those.
Jetzt Köter.
Jonas getting in on it as well straight away. So this one is
Alles.
light.
They need to get it in. If this is not in the house, they have a
No.
big problem.
Oh,
Double
that's.
Oh, he left
no.
it short. And yeah, you can already feel like, okay, looking back at those two, they're already 4. He's counting 5.
Yeah.
The 5 are in the air. Of course, Rangers, they have to put it in the house, but this is not the hardest thing to do. They even have some backing over on that open side end.
Ja. Ist doch ein weiterer Weg. Also,
And that was the one thing Köln could not do, was not dropping a stone in the house.
Yeah, they had to be in there. It had to be heavier than light, honestly.
aufpassen! Easy!
Seems to be okay in terms of weight. It will get in the house.
Yep, this is going to be just fine. You just need to make sure it's not too deep. It's not going to be.
And there it is. 5 points.
Oof. Very tough end for Cologne there. Yep, they're going to need to regroup quickly. Just forget that it happened. Try to get that stones back in there. You see Leon putting up the big crooked number.
Yeah, huddling there, trying to figure out, okay, let's face it, this is the situation we're in. We're down 6 points, trailing 7-1, but there are still 5 more ends to play.
So there's still a chance.
There is still a chance.
They've got to execute though, and because they've got to try to taking the stones out of Sven's hands. But yeah, we're starting off the third. The Rangers leading 7-1.
And the thing is, it's not because you have a big lead, you have a free win. I remember at some points, Team Vreken, they had quite of a big lead against Team Vergniaud. But in the last ends, they really screwed up with a peel weight takeout. And then Stefan from Team Vergniaud had suddenly out of the blue an opportunity to tie the game, which unfortunately he didn't. But that was a very exciting end. These things, they can happen.
They can happen, yep.
Even housekeepers, they like back in the beginning of their careers, they missed their promotion because they had a 5-point lead and they were taking things kind of relaxed at some points, allowing their opponent to suddenly score 5 points in the final ends, tying the game and then missing out on a promotion to League A. It's also one of those moments they try to forget about, but internet does not forget, guys.
Ja, Curl! Frau Curl!
Oh my. You know this is going to come back to haunt us if we ever make it up to play these guys, right?
Yeah.
But we should also probably just record you saying that so we can just press a button instead of save your voice so we can just have it over and over. That one, ooh. Might not be on the center line. They might. We'll see. It's curling not really that much. Going to tap that yellow one back. Actually, is going to bring that top. Oh, and of course, I had the wrong skip unmuted, so that's why we didn't hear Sven telling him what to do. Excuse me. I'm going to have to get that put on my clicker so I can just tap it when I do it.
Whoa! Gar nix! Gar nix!
It's going to be just outside the nose on that top yellow. Gets both of them moving. Will it move that second one enough? Not quite all the way out of the house, but I think it moves it out of shot position. A good stone there from Thomas.
Yeah, I think Rangers, they're just in a game where they want to avoid Köln from scoring a lot of points, just taking out every opportunity for Köln to try and set up something.
Yeah, I think we're just going to see hits here.
Now they even have a good setup.
You could hear Sven a little worried that was going to run back, take out that yellow in the back, but...
Yellow is sitting strong now.
Yep.
Länge! Wenn er sicher aus ist, erstmal laufen! Frau Curl! Curl!
Curl this
Man
one.
sieht gar nicht so langsam aus!
Yeah, they're trying to find a freeze dip against that Yellowstone sitting in the back.
Ja! Ja, ja, ja!
This could work.
It's not bad. It's
Nice
a little
attempt.
bit heavier than they would have liked.
Still exposed. It was a very nice attempt though.
Yeah. So he was right to get them to sweep for the curl. Just didn't curl over enough.
Beben! Normal!
Takeout available here. So that is what Sven is going for.
Gut.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Gets the job done, but probably a little bit closer than Sven would have liked.
Oh, they know they. That was a close call there.
Yeah. Honestly, I was a little surprised they were coming outside in. They were doing for that one instead of going inside out, but I guess they trust that line better. Whatever, it worked.
Bisschen weiter innen diesmal. Ja. Sieht langsamer aus. Ja. Ja. Ja.
Trying to get this one around and as deep as they can. That's going to get around that guard, but is it going to be deep enough? Not quite buried, but still a
Nur nochmal. Reicht.
decent
Null.
position. Leon being asked to snipe this one out, coming outside in.
Ja. Ah.
One is
Oof.
ooh, unfortunate. A little bit on the outside. Takes out the two in the back. Takes out their own stones and gives more cover to that red. Night Lord with the rare miss.
Yeah. So an opportunity for Köln to take back control in this end here.
Vorne Haus ist auch gut. Auf keinen Fall hinter Tee.
The locks flowing, the sparkles sparkling.
Dann gar nichts. Ist weit. Haben genug Platz. Genug Platz. Genug Platz. Er läuft hier
enough
ganz weit
place.
außen. Er kommt gar nicht. Wow. Hinter Tee,
Is
dann
that
zieht
gonna
durch.
curly over enough?
Wenn hinter
Not
Tee
really.
zieht, hinter Tee ziehen. Der ist doch hinter Tee. Der ist doch hinter Tee. Nee, wir müssen den durch. Nicht, dass hier irgendwer...
Nope, that one just did not curl around like they were hoping for.
Ich
We
geb
saw
her.
this a little bit
Und
on
sonst treffen wir
Thursday.
ihn
We
da.
saw a little bit last week Friday in the doubles match where one of the skips said, I think it was
Normal.
Sebastian from
In.
Housekeeper said, we were hoping it curled. And it just didn't.
Another rocket coming in here.
That one's a bit outside. Catches
Ah,
their
das war ein
own. Ooh.
Bitte?
So bit of a lifeline here for Cologne. Couple uncharacteristic misses from Leon Nightlord. Hunded Mark.
Kreis, ob wir den so sogar spielen. Hä?
Very
Full
little ice being asked for to get this to curl around behind that guard up top. And I still wonder if he might not be asking for too much ice.
Linie ist gut. Länge. Länge. Nur Länge. Der sieht nicht so langsam aus, oder? Wow. Weißer, weißer, weißer. Nur weißen. Wow. Ja. Wow, 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 wow.
All right, this
Good.
could work.
Gets in. Does cover up that red in the back. I think we're seeing, Sven's probably looking to take out this red one on the side, maybe use it to roll in between. Somewhere in the middle there. Get set, shot, be covered up.
Halb treffen und hinter sein rutschen. Normal. Er wird bestimmt wieder ein bisschen fallen. sollten wir overcurlen, dann machen wir den Double.
Sven, the former Olympian, will try and fix this situation for the Rangers here. Facing 3 curled stones in the house.
Whoa! Whoa! Yup! Whoa! 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 Hey!
Just so little curl. But
Yep.
that's more due to the eyes than the throw, I think.
I think so, yeah.
An opportunity for Curl to try and just take it out, maybe.
Den
Find a
vielleicht
nice
kommt
roll.
der darüber. Ich glaube nicht, dass wir den darüber kriegen, den Roll. Der muss so. Der fällt raus. Ich muss nur auf Besen sein, nicht wie eben. Ich glaube nicht,
I
dass
think
der
that-
da ist, der Roll.
Their first choice is to have it roll a bit outside. I don't think they trust it to be able to roll underneath.
Hit and stay ist gut. Wenn ein Touch, also wirklich einen Zentimeter rechts, links rollt, ist alles gut. Man muss einfach nur jetzt auf Besen kommen. Ja, ich muss ihn auf. Ihr könnt ihn vielleicht auf Besen halten dann, aber. Oh. Ja! Ja! Whoa!
Nice
Whoa! Whoa!
sweep.
Whoa!
Getting him off, getting him off.
This is very nice.
Yeah, hit and stick. That
Yep.
says that also works, so
This is what they called for.
quite okay. But still an opportunity for Sven to hit and roll in, get into the shot position.
Yeah, important one here. Because if they do nose hits, then they're exposed, and that will be a takeout for 3 points for
Gleiche
Köln.
Länge eigentlich, weil ich will ihn eigentlich noch
If
halb
they
treffen.
lose a shooter, there's also an opportunity for Köln to draw for 3 points.
Gib mir noch ein bisschen weniger.
They need to try to find a place where they can bury their shot stone or bury
Mach mal ein
their
bisschen
blast
mutiger.
stone in the shot position or competitive position.
Yep.
Warte. Whoa! Yup! Whoa! Whoa! Yup! Yup! Yup!
Oh, is this gonna over curl?
Starts to over curl. It might find a little tap though.
Oh, it
Seems
gets the
okay.
tap.
But is it exposed?
It's
I think they can still reach it over on the other side.
they
With a hack-
can.
with
Weiß
a
nicht,
little
ob
bit
der
of
dran
a
war, keine Ahnung.
backweight, hackweight takeout over on the open side. They can just
Muss.
reach it, give it a little tap,
Doch,
score
unbedingt.
3.
Yep.
Der curlt
I
ja
think
viel.
that's a good
curled
idea.
viel rein.
Honestly, that's what I. You're down 7 to
müssen den-
1.
eigentlich müssen wir
What do you
den
have to lose?
Spiel
But
mit
you do have that high stone. Does that come into play? That high guard? I
Muss.
don't think so.
Aber hier haben wir wenig gespielt, ne?
Yes.
Auf der
Ich finde, der muss probiert werden.
How far do they have to push that one? I guess they kind of have to push it a lot out of the house,
Ja.
like
Ziel
halfway out the
sicher an
back.
zwei,
Yeah, it has to
wenn er
be
zu schnell ist.
back blue at least.
Der
It has
curlt
to be
extrem.
in 4th position, the yellow one.
Also für die LSD war hier. Ja, komm aber rum. Er gibt ein bisschen mehr einfach, ja.
Yeah, let's give it a little bit more ice.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to flip the guards, even when you're passing the guard, but you don't curl enough. You can take out yellow, lose the shooter, and score 2.
Ja, wir haben einen Touch mehr
Ja.
Eis gegeben, weil wir hatten ein
That's
bisschen
also
Angst vor der
fine.
Guard. Und der gelbe liegt ja auch rechts von der Centerline, von der Centerline und dann forward, first for line and then we will see how much we can. Er meint 3,9 brauche ich ungefähr, ne?
You think this one, it's better for it to be too hard than too soft. You just don't want to leave this one short. They're already scoring 1.
Ja.
But
Whoa,
they need
whoa,
3.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Ja, ja, ja,
Easily get
ja.
around that guard.
Hard, Robert, hard!
Or no.
Alles!
Oh, they clipped the
Oh.
guard, and this is what they were trying to
Oh.
avoid. And did they
Yeah.
wait too long to sweep? because they kind of
Now
waited a
the
bit
flat.
to start sweeping. Now they only score 1 point, and that is not enough. That's
Ooh.
not enough to just score 1 point on your hammer.
No, and the opportunity to score 3, and they took the risk. They just didn't give enough. I don't think they gave enough ice. It was hard to tell if he was on the broom or not.
Mhm.
It didn't see the indication for otherwise. I think they might be taking a break. I'm not sure.
I think so, yeah. I think they will take a little break. So maybe we can pop over to the booth real quick and then open our little Christmas presents.
Oh yes,
I am.
there we go.
Yes.
So, lovely little
This was our gift from
Christmas package from someone
the
over at-
fans, from the Köln fans.
Yep. So we're gonna try not to make a ton of noise. They feel like cookies.
We
But,
can make the crunchy crunch one time.
ooh, there's lots of goodies in here.
Really?
Yeah, we have little.
This
It's a cookie.
is a cookie.
Oh, and little gummies.
Oh yeah, it's all candies and sweets.
Ooh, and a little thing that chocolate that looks like a little Christmas
Christmas.
ball. Very, very nice. We'll definitely eat these. I'll eat the quiet ones during
Yeah,
the stream. And
we
then
are
we'll eat
not
the loud
going to
ones later.
starve here. And maybe this is the start of a new tradition where teams just give us treats. I know some teams just pop in and offer us drinks. That happened before. I think the
Yeah.
people at the Curling Club Sims. But yeah, looking back at the game so far, we are facing a 7-2 lead for the Rangers. So your prediction seems to be going in the right direction here for you at least.
Yep. That 5 house, that almost 5 house in the first, that became true in the third. That's that was just some good management from the Rangers, keeping the stones where they wanted it. They've just they just have to kind of play things out. Oh, giving up 1 on this one, no big deal. Now they get the hammer. Now it's going to be a tough road for Cologne to come back. They're going to have to basically steal their way in, and they
Yeah.
need a big steal to really.
And also when they have the hammer, like in the last ends, they had an opportunity to score 3 with a just takeouts. Takeouts have scored 2, but instead they scored just 1. Yeah, those are moments in the game where you need those extra points to kind of close the gap and make sure you work your way back in the game. And if you kind of leave those shots short, that'll that's
Yeah.
also one of the reasons why these teams struggle to get back in the game, because there's just points left and right that are not
left
being
out there
left
on the
out
ice.
there,
So they're heading back out. So we're going to head back out as well. We'll go to the far camera. There we go.
But yeah,
It's ready to
it's-
start. Oh,
we're
I
still
guess they tricked
halfway.
me.
They tricked you, yeah, because they're going back in again. So maybe we can give a quick update to see what's happening over on the other sheets. John, do you have a...
Yes, over on sheet A, you're zooming in on the scoreboard there. Team Renault scored 2 in the second, but N-Team came back with 1 in the fourth, 2 in the third. N-Team scored 1 in the fourth. So as they headed into the break, I think they're just coming out of it themselves. Is Team Renault 3, N-Team 2. And over on sheet B, you can just see the scoreboard there in the corner. Team Reese just really kind of pulling away with this one after giving up 1 in the third. They scored 3 in the fourth, so they lead it 7-1 over Wipe My Ass. So Team Reese really showing up tonight, really ready to play. How did they do? Did they play earlier today?
I don't know by heart. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing a score sheet filled in with the name Team Reese on there.
They
But
might
yeah.
have 2 matches tomorrow, which is very likely.
Yeah.
I'll look through, see if we find something. Nope. Ranger.
No, Team Reese was not on
Shopgoes.
on
Nope.
there.
Then they've got 2 tomorrow.
We already played Team Reese, and I think we also scored a 5 house against Team Reese at some point. That tipped the advantage to us, and we were able to win that game.
There's Sarma, the Team Reese fan. Hello.
Oh, hey,
and
Sarma.
also our 500th subscriber, I believe she was.
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
That's true. Now that you mention, I think we already passed the 600 subscription mark.
Yep, we are now at 602 when I looked earlier today when I was checking out some things. So we love to see it. The fans have been showing up and supporting us with the clicking the subscribe button.
Steli Heidi saying Cologne can still win, and I have to say I fully agree with that statement, as my prediction is also with Cologne tonight.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, they will have to score some points. And is it going to be the first stone of their 8th house slowly rolling into the house here?
This one, well, it's not going to make the house, but it's going to get over, and they're trying to sweep this one to get on that center line, and there it goes.
There it goes. This is going to be the center guard. That is the beginning of a beautiful 7 end here. We'll know soon enough.
You know, Renee saying they're ready for a comeback. You know, we're ready for one too. We love all of our matches to come down to the last stone in the 8th end, and you know, really nail biting kind of stuff. We love those kinds of matches.
Yeah, remember the match Team Verreken against Team Hartman, the Polish team, back in the World Curling Tour. They had a 5-point lead, and then things went south.
Oh, yep.
So, just to state, it can happen. We've seen crazy stuff here in the Belgian Curling League.
I think Timo is probably going to stop tuning in, if this or he's going to start muting us if you keep bringing that.
Oh, yeah.
Touch mehr außen jetzt sogar. Ja. Ja.
Oh, yes, Tom, good
Yeah,
call.
yeah.
Yes, there are still spots left in the
Superlinie.
New Year's Cup tournament here on this ice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it will not be broadcast. Probably won't be broadcast. I won't be around for it, but maybe Bram and Pim will be. We don't know. We still have some discussions going on, but there are still plenty of spots left in this tournament. A lot of fun.
Ja.
Trying to bring this one
Oh.
into the house. Seems a bit light, though. Not going to make it. This is
Wow.
going to...
Jungs,
Oh, excuse me. Just kiss that top guard.
It's
We
on
have
the
an
line.
intervention here.
It's on the line. It's on the line. But it's on the line. Yeah, but it's on the line.
I think it's on the
No.
line.
If it's on the center line, yeah. If
Yeah,
it's still
if
on
it's-
the line, nothing happens.
The no-tick rule
Yeah.
is in effect.
Yeah,
so
must be still on the line.
It didn't move off the
off
line,
on
so I
the
wasn't
line,
thinking
then you
about it.
can
But
remove it.
Robert was saying, "Hey, well, no, wait, it moved our stone, but no, has to move it off the line." I think moving it even a little bit would be kind of ridiculous on that line, but for that rule. But having it stay on the center line, I think is
Merkt man, ne?
both skips know the rule. However, so no controversy there. My favorite incident with that no-tick rule was playing down in Viry with Timo, and one of the skips had that happen,
Yeah.
and he thought that he got to choose
Yeah.
which stones stayed where and which ones he
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
take
yeah,
out of
yeah.
play. So
Ja!
we had tapped
don't
his
know,
stone
but yeah,
off the
yeah.
center line into the house, and so he thought he meant that our shooter got to go away and he got to leave his in the house, and we said, no, that's not how it works.
Okay.
Healing.
The yellow
Hier
machine.
treffen.
It's, it's not yellow machine, but let's not go deeper
Was
in
that
that.
not yellow?
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, then I should really stop trying to translate German.
Gut.
Ooh, hammers it
That's
out.
good.
Gets a couple stones moving.
Klein Tap. Zieleinwelt reicht.
What are we going to see Simon do here?
Das reicht. Ich hatte eben hier. Wow. Wow. Ja. Robert, hart. Come on, Robert.
Ooh, there it starts to go. And is it going to get around the yellow? Oh, not quite.
Can they sweep it in on the other side?
They're trying. And, yep, that leaks into the center of the blue, into the circles. Swedish curls over to bite the whites. Nice little happy accident there. He's also well guarded out there. Going for it, just trying to take out this stuff in the center, leave nothing, no guards. Nope. Peels off one.
So,
Shooter
jetzt sind
rolls
wir
away.
Silbersteine wieder los.
Wir können auch noch mal eine hohe Guard. Ja, lassen wir mal die Guard. Den können wir immer noch spielen später, sonst.
Even here in the
Whoa.
fifth end, Robert's hair is
Länger.
still flowing lovely in the
Viele,
breeze.
nicht schnell.
He's probably using some very expensive
Gar nicht.
shampoo and conditioner to
Yep.
keep that
Jetzt.
hair in
Lieb,
shape.
Karl. Karl, ja. Und dann den Split.
Curl
Split.
going for a split.
Ah.
Well,
Yeah.
does get that one out
Okay.
behind. It's, I think, a
Yeah.
good shot. Yeah, they would like to have had a little bit more roll on the shooter, but I think getting that one buried behind the yellow is good. Sven looking at angles. Maybe he can take something out and run out that other one.
Probieren. Peeling. Yep.
Oh, with the big weight for the
Yeah,
pin
this is
here.
very hard.
Yep. Ha! Oh!
Oh, look at
Whoa,
that.
man.
You can click this one. This is my shot of the match so far.
Gets that one out from behind. You know, looking originally for that one, hit it over to the red on the outside there, but what do you know? Gets just the right way.
The beasts, the machine, the knight. What was it again?
Night
The
Lord.
Night Lord. The Night Lord giving Köln nightmares,
Der fällt ja ein
haunting them
bisschen
in their
raus.
sleeps
Reicht
with
das
pure
nicht?
weight shots like that.
I will say it's a little bit of a break
weight.
for Cologne there. That red one out on the side doesn't get taken out too because that one's covered. That one's a little bit protected. Could be harder to get out. So
Ja, mich
and with the
mal an.
shooter staying out in the open here,
Ja.
or the yellow staying out in the open, they can kind of try to hit and roll, get behind some cover.
Wow.
This needs to curl over, get over the nose.
This could work.
Ooh,
Oh, it doesn't
just
roll deep enough though.
Not quite enough, no. Sven, of course, looking for that
Normal.
possibility there, but I think he's going to go hit and roll, try to freeze over against that red.
Nur normal. 0. Yep.
Immediate sweep. Want to make sure this
Yep.
gets around.
Whoa. Good.
Very good stone. 2 great stones in a row for Leon here.
Vielleicht kommen wir genau hier hinter.
Florian
dass er
saying
ein bisschen
typical
drüber
Leon
fahren kann.
takes aim at one
Brauchst du
stone
selber
and
als
hits
Viewer
another. Well, you know, I think
Genau an der
everybody in
verlängerten
curling has
schwarzen
done
Linie.
that. But maybe that's Leon's call mark.
Ja. Aber du,
Well, I see the
was ist,
junior girls
ach so, du meinst
Belgium
doch da.
Belgian junior girls match has ended. It looks like they have won
Ja, aber
9
das
to
Goal nach rechts
6
ist noch möglich,
nice.
ja, ne?
Although
over
they had a
Romania.
bigger score lead in the beginning of the
Gib ein
game, or
bisschen weniger. Ja, reicht schon.
Yes, Romania scored a couple, get back into it, but
their
Ruhig
first
anwischen
win
wie
over
gerade
at
so ein
the
bisschen. Hab ich einen
World's
Tick zu früh
Juniors
vielleicht
B
noch angesagt sogar,
Championships. So congratulations to the team. Mirte Frauke, Tess, Ziva and Mona with their first victory on the international stage. At least
Ja,
for
wisch mal
the
an.
juniors.
Ja.
Mirte had a couple of victories over at
Ja!
the mixed in Aberdeen.
yep. This one's going to curl over, catch that top one.
Whoa!
Don't let that go too far, guys.
Leave it inside, maybe.
Try to sweep it back in. Will that Swedish
Biting?
curl? Ooh, nope. I don't think it's biting.
No, it's not biting. Trying to find an angle, but it is not.
Also, entweder
Leon and
dann wir
Sven
machen den Zack-Tap
discussing what to
oder
do.
den Split, können wir auch machen. Ja.
We will be getting overhead cameras
Also ich müsste
back
an
on
den
the
angehen.
broadcast soon, hopefully.
Yeah, what happened to the overhead cameras? They were
Yeah.
ordered, but
We have them, we just don't have a way to get them mounted up yet correctly.
Also
okay.
pass auf.
Or
Ja,
mounting,
genau,
yes.
Eis für den Split.
The internet
Also,
cables
aber
run
ich werd die
over.
Jungs
Oh
fragen.
yeah.
That's takes a little bit more work than, or need some longer ones, need some help, and it always seems to be busy on the ice. So don't worry.
meint
By
ihr?
January, by the next half of the season, we will have those cameras back up.
Oh, ich habe die 7 wieder. Das
Yeah,
ist ja
right.
schön.
Teammates putting
wollte ich nicht nehmen.
sliding device in
Ach,
place for
danke.
their skip.
Ah,
Wow, you don't see
ich
that
kann
kind
doch
of
den da außen nehmen.
That service, that's VIP service there, but yeah.
Ne, ein Split. Zweimal liegen. Nein. Ja. Ja.
It's going to curl over, catch on the nose, tap it back,
Whoa!
and leaves it on the button.
Ja, und jetzt?
Does it leave a double if you nose hit
Kann man
the
auch
first
machen.
yellow one? Or
Yeah, no sit would run those back.
Hä?
Would run it back.
Ich
Would,
glaube nicht,
would
dass der
get rid
Draw
both
da
of
ist,
them.
oder?
yeah, I mean they have to look for options to score, or at least steal here.
Egal,
That's
sowieso nicht.
Coming up from
hier
that wall
fällt er ja
side
nur
to
gefühlt
draw
nach
and
außen.
freeze is going to be a lot harder.
yeah.
So now they're looking at, okay, maybe we have to come from around, you know,
Was ist, wenn wir
draw
die
around
einfach nur
the
ganz
left
knapp
side
Takeoff
and
spielen?
Unfortunately for KEK, that
wird's
Yellowstone is
wahrscheinlich
not
schwer für die
really
mit zwei
behind
hinzukommen.
D line, and therefore if you freeze up against it, you won't find yourself in shot position.
Einfach den
So
Takeoff. Das ist
Yellow
gut.
was a bit deeper. That would have been a totally different story here.
Wie viel sieht man denn?
oh yeah, I was mistaken. I totally
Eins
thought they had
eingeschoben,
hammer, and no, they don't. So
No, they're trying to find a steal here.
Hä?
Then in order to steal, you need to
den.
find a shot position.
Vielleicht bleibt er sogar hier so ein bisschen liegen. Ich würde ihn jetzt nicht überschnell spielen, dass wir immer noch... Muss schon hier. Der fällt raus. Ein
Yeah,
bisschen.
that's also an opportunity to try and become a shot position, and then
Ich glaube, Mitte Stein ist gut.
force Rangers to do a better draw. It's not easy
Yeah.
though. If they take it out and they're exposed, then
Ich
Rangers
glaube,
can
das Eis ist
also
okay, weil mit dem... Ja.
take it out and roll in, that
Ich glaube,
kind of stuff, or
mit
do a
dem
better
Gefälle
draw.
reicht das, oder? Der fällt ja ein bisschen raus.
no, it looks like they're
Der
playing the
bleibt eher
takeout
gerade,
here.
ne?
Mhm.
Hä? Wenn wir Pech haben, läuft er natürlich vorbei. War sehr weit, war sehr weit. Wow, wow, wow. Der kommt auch nicht mehr. Gar
Now,
nix.
if this is too wide and it
It's too
slides through the
wide.
house, then they can give up 1 or even 2 points. And was this just
Ja, hab ich gemerkt.
bad execution to ring it too wide, or maybe the
I
went for the best choice here?
well, I don't think that was
Ja,
the.
splitten, beziehungsweise wenn er zu
I don't know if I
frontal
would have
kommt,
made
macht er
that
das gleiche Ding.
decision,
Also
I'm
eigentlich
not gonna
wieder
say
nichts
it's good or
Selbststeiner
bad.
Fall.
But I also think that the
Gleiches,
release was
eigentlich das gleiche
outside,
Ding.
or maybe even the sliding. It was just always outside, never coming back.
Vielleicht ein Tick schneller,
Is there an
nicht
opportunity
schlecht,
for
aber
Rangers
sonst
here to
Dorn
take
wird
out
direkt,
the
also
red stone sitting second and then score 3 points, or are they just going to draw for 2?
I think they're just going to draw for 2.
Yeah, they
Well,
don't
they
need to
could
take-
they
yeah.
could potentially split,
Yeah.
but
This is their last stone, of course, so they don't need to find protection. They just need to see what's the best way for them to score points.
yeah, I think they're just going to tap,
Gut. Easy.
and there they go.
Another 2 points for the Rangers. And this is not good for the comeback story.
Nope, that stretches Rangers' lead 9-2. We enter the 6th, and it's a daunting road ahead for Cologne. 3 ends to come back and score 6. They're gonna have to steal in. They're gonna have a couple of big steals to have a chance.
Yeah, and I think Rangers, they're going to throw it through the house. I think that was what Sven was indicating. Just throw it through. We
Yep.
don't need this stone. There is nothing we can do with it. Or you can always try to do a build-up, but basically they don't need it. So
No,
just
no risk.
this is going to be shot of the match right there. Look at that, nice sweeping, and it's perfectly executed.
They have clicked the clicker, not necessarily for that one.
So, Köln trying to set up for a big house, score points, see if there is any chance at coming back into this game. But the window of opportunity is becoming pretty
Push it on.
closed.
Der wird gerade laufen. Gar nichts. Lass ihn einfach sterben.
Let it die. Hard words. No empathy for the little red stone there. If the little red stone would have emotions, it would be hurt.
Yep, but the little red stone went too deep.
Oh yeah.
So we just take it out.
Schön.
There it is. Take out. And leave the shooter. Back to square one for Köln. Setting up their first guard again. Smiley faces over at the Rangers. They can smell the victory.
Yeah, how many? If you were in Cologne's spot, how many would you have to steal or score in this end in order to not shake hands? To feel like you still had a chance.
So this one is touching blue.
Gets in.
So Sven immediately setting his crosshair, requesting a little bit of a torpedo.
Wow. Wow. Sehr gut. Und wieder zur Mitte.
Rangers sitting 2 in the house, and Cologne having nothing left on the board.
Oder den Come Around.
Hit and roll to the outside, maybe come around to draw out there.
Aber ich muss dir dann hier geben. Ich weiß nicht, ob er die über die Center curlt. Was? Ja.
Just a little confirmation before throwing the stone.
Yeah, it's better to double check and triple check than have
Ja.
communication errors.
Ja.
This one's curling quite a lot. Are they going to be able to hold it?
Läuft aber schon auf. Wow, 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 wow. Ja.
Trying to freeze up against it since it's a little bit light. It's not a good audible in the middle of the stone coming down there.
20!
But
Nur hier!
Sven's saying, no, let's just...
Yeah,
Let's
they
get
don't
rid
need
of
it.
it.
I mean, they don't need the points. They just need to take out everything that is even the slightest potential for a Köln to use and to score points. An empty house is a happy house for the
Yep.
Rangers.
Whoa! Ah,
Ooh,
Sorry.
Nice hits it,
war
jams.
gut. War gut gespielt.
So there is life left for Cologne. There's a part of me as Cologne where I would want to hit and roll, but if you miss it and you don't get it far enough out, you're in trouble. So it's probably better to draw out there.
Bisschen außen. Länge. Nur mal. Gar nichts.
A little bit outside.
Wow. Nur Länge gucken. Nur Länge achten. Finish. Robert. Ja, Robert.
Trying to get this on a curl over a little, may get buried, and unfortunately just
Null.
stays out there. So
Null.
Sven says, out you go.
Yeah. No thinking time needed for those decisions. Just take out the trash.
Whoa! Aufpassen, ja! Whoa! Ja! Whoa! Ja! 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 Whoa! Schön.
I think he was just saying that to say it. Very nice stone from Leon. Gets rid of it. Keeps the shooter in the house. Another stone for Cologne to have to worry about.
Yeah, not really a setup for Köln to score a lot of points as it's sitting right now.
Ja.
So going for the hit and
Wow,
roll.
wow, 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 wow. Ja, der dreht sich ganz komisch, keine Ahnung. Der läuft vorbei.
It's not coming back though. And sails by outside. So it's just been kind of one of those evenings for Cologne. Just a little bit off here and there, and it's, yeah, it shows on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Wenn du tappst, ist auch okay. Aber perfekt wäre hier. Ja, ja. Wie schnell? Oh.
Feels a little heavy maybe, but it might tap and split, and that would be...
Wow. Wow. Vorbei dann ein bisschen noch? Ja, ein bisschen vorbei. Gut.
All right, nothing, no harm in that stone. There is a double there. Could make it a little bit easier for the shooter to stay. But I think it might. The shooter will still be lying in the open, and
Ja! 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 Ja, 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 ja!
ooh, gonna miss the double. This is gonna nose hits. No, gets it on the side. What do I know? Hashtag John's wrong. He does get both of them to move. Doesn't quite get both of them out of the house, but they are allowing second shot. However, they are sitting in the open, so Sven's gonna say,
Yes,
let's get rid of it.
we don't need it. We don't want it.
Ja, nur ein bisschen rollen. Also lieber gerade.
He's not worried about the jam on the back either.
Ja, danke.
Oh, seeing an update over on sheet B. Wipe My Ass scored 2 in the 5th and then stole 3 in the 6th.
Oh, that's
So that
big.
tightened that up. So it's 7-6 for Team Reese. They are in the 7th end. Wow, that was looking like it was going a completely different direction at the break. Wipe My
Yeah.
Ass got themselves together and made it a contest.
So the comeback is here on the ice, just not over on this sheet.
Warte, warte, warte. Warte. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, and
I-
that's a
that's
very
nice.
nice
And
one.
I-
Yep. I'm gonna click that one because that puts red. There is no way to use that one into the
Jetzt
house
bleibt ja nur
anymore.
fast der Draw hier
It's
hin.
locked in. Very
Aber
nice
selbst dann
to
sind wir nicht
Sven.
schotten, ne? Das ist ja schon das Problem.
And over on sheet A, Endeggen
Wenn ich
Teen
ihn hier
scored
hinlege, biete ich ihm komplett den
1 in the
Takeover an.
5th, so
Und der muss ja
they
dann
are
schon so sein,
level
dass
with
mindestens
Team
schotten,
Vernode
um ein
3 to
bisschen Druck
3 in the
aufzubauen.
6th end.
Aber hier wäre eigentlich gut. Ja, der spielt
And
ihn auch
actually,
so
now that
raus.
I'm looking at it, they probably just haven't updated the score for end number 6. So
But on sheet B, so
sheet A.
yeah, sheet A. Sheet B is Wipe My Ass against Team Reese.
yep.
This is an interesting game there, looking at the scoreboards.
Dann legt der Freeze im Zweifel da ein. Ne?
2 more ends to play for the blue guys against the purple boys.
Hä? Also hier. Wir spielen mit dem Roll der hier rüber ein bisschen. Aber selbst dann biete ich ihm den ja.
And it's very important stone for Cologne if they want to even have a shot of staying in this match.
Ja. Ja. Das ist unfassbar. Hier. Der
But I
Curdia
think with
fast
that
an.
last stone from Sven, I think handshakes are inevitable.
Yeah, they have. It's a lot of yellow again here in the house, and 2 more stones for Köln to try and score points. But one is one is not good enough. It's
Ja,
just
fünf.
handing over the hammer
Ja, wenn er
to
den Tap-Back spielt,
Rangers
ist auch okay,
with,
aber ich weiß
with
gar
just
nicht, ob der
one
so viel
point
curlt darüber.
on the scoreboard.
Aber er bleibt
Ja.
relativ
But
lang
then scoring
dran,
2
ne?
is also difficult from the way it's set up right now.
I think what they would.
Links,
Actually, I'm
leicht
not even
links
sure that
daneben.
red that got sandwiched in
Wird
between the
wahrscheinlich
two
ganz
yellows,
selten
if that's
überhaupt.
even. No, that's not even biting. So, yeah, they can't even really try to do anything to score 3 over there. Try to freeze this one up against the
Linie sieht gut
yellow,
aus.
but it looks like it's curling a lot and it's a little bit heavy or light. Gotta sweep
Finish.
this one hard.
Höchstens Finish. Finish! Wow, wow! Ja!
Get it all the way down there.
Well, it's in front of the yellow one,
kurz
and
sogar.
is hitting a shot. So, of course, it's not the hardest stone for Rangers to dig it out. I think they would have wanted a freeze instead of
Yeah,
this one.
freeze would have been easier, but then again, you probably would have just seen Sven try to freeze up against theirs and
Yep.
say take it out of play. And
Spiel.
but you have to pick something to do. You can't stop every possibility. So when you're in Cologne's position, you just kind of have to say, well, what do we think we can do? What's the best way we think we can score? And then you have to execute. It's very good. Gets on the nose. Takes
Der hat mehr die
out
Bremse drin, im Zweifel.
the red, so
Aber darf nicht
Cologne's
viel
only
schneller sein.
opportunity here is just to score one.
So, last end.
Did I just overheard Jonas saying
Kann ich
last
denn für eine
end?
Zeit?
Could be. Could
Also
be.
fast 4-0. 3-9 ist gut, ja, klar. Ja,
3-9 is good.
Yeah.
ja,
So I
ja.
think they're just going to take the point and accept
No.
the 3-9
Stand
loss.
line on the center line.
So we are about to witness the last
Right on
stone
the
of this
center.
end this game if we interpreted those calls from
right
Jonas
on the
correctly.
Well, if you interpret it, I didn't say a thing.
Yeah.
Ja. Der Gelbe ist ja dann als Bremse da, im Zweifel.
So let's root for a very good stone on the pin here.
Yeah, good strong finish from Jonas.
Yeah, make your last stone count so you can step away with a good feeling and then prep for
Bisschen
the
schneller.
next games.
Sliding was a bit
Gar nichts.
inside, and he kind of controlled it back to the outside.
Schütte, come on. Sit.
Hoping
This
for
is
the
curling back over. Ooh, it's a little bit deep. If that doesn't curl over, that might just go a little too far. And it does.
Oh
Stop.
No. Oh no! A shot. That was a close one.
Wow.
They score one, and I think they will shake hands. They're discussing,
Danke fürs Spielen.
and there it is. They're
There's the handshakes. Whew. Very, very close one from Jonas there on the last, but
Außer du hättest noch ein
manages
bisschen
to get it
Erfahrung
stopped,
sammeln
does
wollen, aber
score
sonst
one.
macht das keinen Sinn mehr, ganz ehrlich nicht. Not. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
mute the discussion so they can have their commiseration in private.
yep.
We will
We will
hop back over to the booth.
Wait 1 second. I just wanna.
Oh, are we going to
Show-
have the shot of the match?
This could be shot of the match where. This is what we really like. This is Skip's taking the efforts to go back over to the scoreboard, putting up the final score so we can confirm an official score here. So Karma here sending your way.
Big karma points for Sven.
Yes.
I've clicked that. We should start putting a reel up of that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we can look back at an interesting game. That 5 end really kind of took a bit of the tension out of the game, or at least kind of the closeness, or how would you put it in English? Like the level, how teams are leveled out, the
competitiveness, yeah.
competitiveness. Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as Rangers scored 5, they started to defend their score lead. Köln, they weren't unable to make a comeback, also leaving some stones short.
Yeah, I mean, you have to look back at the first end where there was a potential 5 against, potential 5 house for Rangers from the beginning, the very first end as
Yep.
a steal at that. So it was something that, they had to be careful about. You heard Jonas say, I don't want to give up 5 in this first end. I just don't want that 5. So they had to play defensive. They had to just take things out and still allowed Sven and the boys to score 2. But you could see it from that end that the Rangers were in control. They had things pretty well dialed in. Not to say that Cologne played badly, but you just saw that the Rangers were just like a step ahead.
They were the better
and-
team, and I think they are showing that they are probably the strongest team in their League B group. They are starting to look up, starting to prepare for League A. They won against Steedgoed. They've beaten Den Schropkes. They won against KEK. So I think they are very, very close to celebrating their promotion.
I think they
Popping
probably have
some,
all the
champagne.
tiebreakers. Yeah. So I'm not even sure anybody can tie them because that's the second loss for Cologne.
Which we can pop
we'll
over
go
to
to the
the.
standings.
Yep.
Nope.
This is the schedule. Sec.
There we go.
So
Standings.
here we have the standings, and then they have 5 wins in 5 games, and then Steedgoed already has a loss. Köln 2 losses, a couple of losses than Schropke. So I think mathematically, it's with one more game to play. I think they are.
Well, they have 2 more to play,
They have 2 more to play.
but I think they're mathematically.
Well, this is their 5th game, and they only play 6.
No, they play 6. Correct.
Yeah,
Yes, there's 7
so-
teams, not 6. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep.
basic math here.
Well, it says 4
Yeah,
up
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
but
screen,
they
so
have to,
you know.
at the game of tonight. But yeah, I think they even with a loss, they will probably play. I don't know which team they will play, but I think they're promoted. We'll double check. We'll
We'll
confirm
have out all
on
the updates tomorrow.
Yeah. But if so, and if our predictions are right and we calculated right, then congratulations to Glasgow Rangers for showing up in League A, starting to beat all of these teams there. I think they are a strong competitor for a
Yep,
lot of teams, and I
they
think
will
they
be.
will even increase the quality level. And
Yep. So we're not going to ramble on too much. We have
Nope.
another broadcast tomorrow, which will show up in just a few seconds.
Yep.
Thank you everybody who tuned in. Hella, thank you for watching. Agath,
oh yeah,
you're
a lot
welcome
of
as
German
well.
fans.
Yeah, lots of good fans here, and for Robert's hair. I know most of you are here for Robert's hair, not for us, but we don't care. Thank you very much for being here. One last reminder: vote in the viewers' choice poll. Pick your favorite shot from the 3 that are there in that video. Leave a comment with your favorite one, and we'll be producing the video sometime next week.
Yeah, I think that's indeed nice
Yep.
way to wrap it up. Sorry to interrupt you there, John.
I was going to say thank you another 15 times.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, we're done. We have a good stream. We have another stream tomorrow, same time, 6:15 p.m. CET. So wherever that is in your time zone, go back a couple of hours, and that's when it was. So until tomorrow, bye-bye.
Bye now.